Hello, I'm Angelo Mantini, owner and chef of A Mano Eatery, an Italian farm-to-table restaurant here in Kittanning, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pasta and what I've learned working in the different areas. Culinary school in New York, Washington, D.C. with my family, and then spending 3 years in Italy, refining the skills and whatnot. In front of us here, we have our raw product, our raw dough, that we make about 80% of our pasta products from here, all by hand, which a mano in Italian means by hand. The pasta we have here in front do a series of many things like fettuccine, ravioli, tortellini, cavatelli, and whatnot. So after the pasta is mixed and rested for a couple hours, so it's nice and pliable and soft, the next step is to roll the dough or press it through the machine to get it to the right thickness so it can be formed, cut, folded, and then stuffed. The tools in front of me are what we use. A lot of them were bought in Italy, some here in the States. Everyone does a different thing. We make homemade gnocchi here. The gnocchi is made with a gnocchi board. All the other long pastas are cut with the pasta tools and the stamps for the raviolis. Another important thing that we use are farm eggs for most of our pasta dishes. We source them locally. We do have our own farm. We have our own chickens. Mixed with 2 ratios of semolina flour. We have an all-purpose flour here and then a semolina yellow flour. It gives the pasta some color, it gives it some texture, some al dente. And this goes from this process rolled out into large sheets along the back table back here and is formed into all the different pastas we do. So what got us started here at A Mano, doing everything by hand, was kind of moving back from Italy and incorporating the farm-to-table ingredients. There's a big difference between store-bought pasta, dried pasta, versus fresh pasta when it comes to cooking, prepping of it, and being a fresh pasta and using the local farm eggs and naturally sourced ingredients. The taste, texture is all different in the end product. Along with our fresh pastas, it is equally as important to have fresh ingredients to make the sauces for the fresh pastas. We make all of our own sauces and whatnot that are all sourced from the garden and from local ingredients during the growing season. Once again, referring back to farm to table, most of our sauces and ingredients that go into them come from the farm, or we harvest them and store them over the winter. We do pasta with fresh asparagus and garlic, fresh tomatoes, fresh basil. During the winter months, for different sauces, we use a pretty high quality Italian tomato, San Marzano tomatoes from Italy. Very, very equal quality to what you would get fresh out of the garden. It's just that with our growing season, we don't always have the produce that is available during those winter months. We do a number of different sauces. Tomato sauce with basil, fresh garlic, extra virgin olive oil. The olive oil is a very important part as well, which we source from Italy. We make a bolognese meat sauce, local beef. It is cooked down for hours, packaged, and then we sell it retail with our frozen pastas. We do all sorts of cream sauces. We use Turner Dairy Farms here in Pennsylvania. We make a Parmesan cream sauce, a garlic cream sauce, a wild mushroom cream sauce, and during the right seasons, we do a pesto sauce from all the several basil plants that we plant during this growing season. And now let's head down to the kitchen, put these ingredients to use, put them together, boil some water for the fresh pasta, incorporate the sauces together, and come out with a final plate for presentation. Thanks for joining us today. If you're interested to learn more about pasta making sauces and whatnot, we do offer cooking classes one-on-one or in groups, or you can simply come down to the restaurant here in Kittanning and give us a try. Thank you.